Hey guys, Jimmy with the Gaming Gadget Grader here, reviewing the Tulva Smart Gimbal. This is a gimbal, which, if you're not familiar, is a stabilizer, or really mainly known for being stable, but something that will hold a camera and allow it to stay stable. But the smart part of it is what you're kind of seeing now, in how it is following me as I talk. So just imagine this being good for presentations, something that's being recorded like this, TikTok, any reels or anything you're trying to make on social media. This will kind of be your personal cameraman. That's kind of how it's touted. Now, you'll notice as I move left and right, I'm outside, I'm in the shade. I'm pretty clearly the only subject in the camera or in the sensor. So it's a little bit easier to follow. I'll do some other tests where you can see how it's a little bit harder when it's darker, maybe inside. Obviously, multiple people, it gets totally confused. The biggest thing about that, or the biggest hurdle about that, is that the Tulva has an on-off button, and that's it. It's got a button to turn it on, and a light indicator that it's on, or a light indicator that it's charging. So because of that, there's not a lot of flexibility in adjustments, or slowing down the rate at which it turns so it's a little more smooth. You'll notice it's kind of jerky. It'll start and stop and kind of jerk around as you go, as you just saw there. And there's no app, and it's only using a sensor, not a true camera. Wait, I want to try something. Let's see if so it is grabbing my face. Now let's see if I turn my back and I do the same thing. So it looks like it is tracking my face to move with me. So I turn my back. So I'll turn my back again, and you'll see that it is tracking my face. So, it is kind of intelligent in that regard, but if you're tracking something that doesn't have a clear face, something maybe with a mask, I can do some more testing to see, but it is tracking my face and not just a prominent object, which I am in the frame. Now it's getting a little clunky here, trying to get back in the center of the frame here. It's a smart idea. I just wish that the panning was a little more smooth. It kind of moves like in segments. It'll go jerk, jerk, jerk. It's not like totally smooth, but it will, follow you around quite a bit. Here on my deck, and it lost me because of this pole, I bet. So let me get back in the frame. There we go. I was trying to play catch up there. And so this has nothing to do with the camera itself. If I'm out of the camera shot but still visible to the sensor, then it will continue to move with me. So here I'm going all the way over here, and it kind of followed me all the way. So, all right, so now there we go. Now I'm inside here under a light in the kitchen, and I could see it's having a little bit of trouble tracking me. Probably the shadows in my face are what's creating the issue. The other thing is I think you can be too close to it as well. So I don't know what the sweet spot is, but the unpredictability of it in lower light and being too close, it just makes it harder to do. You kind of got to be waist up and in ideal light. It just makes it unpredictable, and it's hard to know that it's going to do the right thing. So here's a look at the Tulva itself. Let's see if I can get it to move here. There, it's moving with me now, you see. It's trying to find me. But anyway, so it works obviously without the camera because of this sensor right here. On this, it's hard to see kind of in the shadows here, but there's a little sensor inside there that you see right there. And here's the on and off switch, and the light indicator on the left is for on and off. The right is that it is charging. Nicely branded, really like their logo, really like how this looks. And you'll see here's the phone holder. It allows you to do vertical and horizontal. So just by loosening this here, turning and locking back in. And then obviously these jaws open to allow for your phone to go in. Other than that, it's got some feet at the bottom to keep it from moving around too much. And then it's got a threaded screw there, so you can get it onto a tripod and use it kind of in a higher up or in other situations on a tripod there. And then USB-C charges it on the back. You have a little bit of ability to tilt, not too much, so pretty much straight up, and then I really am not great at angles, but whatever that is, which is what I used to film the video where I tried it out. So obviously it's out of the box, pretty easy to use. There's no app. There's really not too many moving parts. The brains of it are right in here, and then the camera is what, and then the camera on your phone is what does the rest of the work. But it's pretty strong plastic. There's a little bit of metal there on this. I'm assuming if this breaks, you know, obviously the whole unit is kaput. I don't know if you can buy a replacement one of these from them. I'll have to take a look at the website and see if that's available, but I guess just try not to break it. So then obviously the gears and what moves it is inside of here. And that's a good look at the Tulva Smart Gimbal. Thank you, Tulva, for sending this to me. I got the white version. They have a black one as well. Use the link below to get 10% off your Tulva purchase. Thanks for watching.